این برنامه برای شما از طرف کوالتی رگز اند فرنیچر تقدیم می گردد.
هموطنان عزیز، بیننده های خوب تلویزیون سما، هر کجایی که هستین، امیدوار هستم که همیشه خوش و سرحال باشین و هیچگاه لبخند از لبهای زیبایتان دور نباشه. در برنامه امروز می خواهیم در رابطه با یک چیز در ابتدا کوتاه صحبت کنم. مایی که در افغانستان زندگی میکنیم همیشه از یک چیز هیچ وقت فراموش کرده نمیتونیم: آهنگ های قوالی استاد نصرت فتح علی خان، اسطوره موسیقی پاکستان که ریشه افغانستانی داره. و وقتی که در یک مصاحبه ازش پرسان کردن گفت که خودت چی وقتا از پاکستان هستی؟ گفت نه، ما یک وقتای از افغانستان به پاکستان آمده بودیم و ریشه اصلی افغانی است. شما یک تعداد زیادی از آوازخوانا را در پاکستان میشناسین، در افغانستان میشناسین که فتح علی خان تخلص میکنن. ما هنرمندای خیلی خوب داشتیم در داخل افغانستان که شاگردای استاد نصرت فتح علی خان بودن. موسیقی قوالیش در گوشهای کل ما آشناست. در برنامه امروز ما یکی از مهمانای را از کشور دوست ما، از کشور همسایه ما، از پاکستان دعوت کردیم. هنرمندی که با موسیقی قوالی در بین جامعه پاکستانی خصوصا ایندی و کمی در بین افغانا خیلی نام خوب داره، خیلی شهره است، خیلی مشهور است.
میری آواز پہچان ہے، گر یاد رہے ایک پیار کا نغمہ ہے، موجوں کی तेरे पैरों से लिपटे होंगे, तूने जब आखिरी खत मेरा जलाया होगा। सानी नदीना बना बाबा बाबा, सानी नदीना बना बाबा बाबा, सानी नदीना बना बाबा बाबा। बिछड़े अभी तो हम बस कल बरसा, जीऊंगी मैं कैसे इस हाल में बरसों, मौत ना आई तेरी याद क्यों आई है।
Baijan, thank you for accepting our invitation and Khosh Amadid.
Khosh Amadid. Thank you for inviting me. And I think it was very long due to meet. and finally we are meeting.
It's a big pleasure, brother. The first time my very close friend Mashal told me that I'm gonna invite you to a very beautiful concert which is gonna held in Castle Hill in Sydney.
Yeah.
I asked him that who is the singer. He said that he is Farhan Shah. I said that I have heard about him too many times, but let's go and listen to him. Honestly, at the beginning, I had doubt that okay, ما میخوایم بر فرانشاه بگیم که کنسرتش دعوت بدیم. ما ایران مادم که برادر کی از فرانشاه رو نامش شنیدیم، زیاد موسیقیش نشنیدیم. گفتم ماشاءالله گفتم که دو دانه تکت داشت، گفتم میریم میبینیم. We came to your concert in Castle Hill. Do you know what happened, Farhan, brother? That was one of the most beautiful moment of my life when I was listening to a live performance. Thank you for that beautiful night, and it's a big pleasure and honor that we have you tonight in Sama Studio.
Thank you.
I want to ask you some personal questions. That when did you start music and how it did come to your mind to be a singer?
So in short, or like if you want a long answer, I can give you a long answer as well, but
Brother, we have enough time.
So what happened, in school I was one of those kids who were famous for acting. So I used to mimic my teachers, and then I was famous because I still remember that teacher used to call me in front in like free periods, so that sing something. And I used to participate in school like small music performances and everything, and that's it, and that was the time I was just like any other boy, when I was singing. But one thing which was always different was my scale. If anyone else is singing, if I'm singing in a choir, my voice was always different. So sometimes people used to say that you are not singing right, you have to sing like others, because my scale was always different from others. And that time I used to feel that why my voice is different, if they're singing something,
am I different when I'm special?
Yeah. So that was the time it was not revealed. So if it's special or it's what is the problem?
What age was that, brother?
So let's say I was in year like class 4 or class 5, in my back
10
in my
or
school.
11.
Yeah. So maybe 10 or 11 that time. But later, in grade 9 or grade 10, when I was more confident, I did perform for my school the full music set as well as the acting set. And I think that was the time when I it began with me and my friends around that they always thought that Farhan will do music, but I was not sure. Then I went to college. In college I also started always when there are events or festivals or days, I did perform in my college as well, and then always used to get attention for my music.
Before we go ahead about your personal life, about your music life, I want you to sing a little bit for my audience to make it more interesting. That guys, who am I doing an interview with? This guy is a genius, he's very talented. I want you to prove yourself to my newcomers, new audience. Sing a little bit, then we will talk more about the details of singing.
It more look like a test where I need to prove myself. But anyway, usually when interview happens, I know the mic, they will handle the mic later on, because I'm a very loud singer, so it may come very loud. So whoever is edit this voice whenever.
Mashal is doing this.
Yeah,
he can handle it.
So what do you want to hear?
For me, I have listened to your many songs, but let's start with one of the songs from Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan.
Oh, okay.
Because
that's the start.
His voice, his composition is very familiar to Afghanistan people, to Indian, to Pakistani people, to, I think, for everyone.
Yep.
I can say for everyone.
Just when coming to this program, I was listening this in my car. So I'll try to sing this, and I have never sung this one on stage anywhere else. I'm just planning to, and I'll just try. कहना गलत गलत तो छुपाना सही सही, कहना गलत गलत तो छुपाना सही सही, कहना गलत गलत तो छुपाना सही सही। कासिद कहा जो उसने बताना सही सही, कासिद कहा जो उसने बताना सही सही।
Beautiful. Can I say something? If there is a normal car in a race next to a Mercedes or a Lamborghini, it's 100% we can say that the Lamborghini goes very fast. I have a doubt that when you're singing, who's going to sing next to you in the same scale? It's very difficult.
And today what happened, like, because we were shooting music video, so whole day we were outdoor, and I was singing one of my original song, like, we were making a video with Mashal. So he was shooting my video. We shot like 8 to 9 hours. So from 8 in the morning till like 6 in the evening, we were on the roads. So, and that...
You must be very tired.
Very, very tired. And that this interview, because,
Thank you
because
so
of
much.
your love, we are
Thank you
doing
so
it.
much,
And
Farhan
then
bhai.
if my voice goes here and there, and this was the real test, because, after like 10,
After
12
being
hours.
having a long day and you performing this much beautiful, I can fully understand, Farhan Shah, that you had a long day and you were shooting whole day with Mashal, but you did the best job. But what I'm going to show to my audience, that Farhan Shah performed in many international stages, and if you want us to prove his talent, let's have a look on his one of the live performances in Sydney.
लफ्ज़ कितने तेरे पैरों से लिपटे होंगे, तूने जब आखिरी खत मेरा जलाया होगा, तूने जब खून किताबों से निकाले होंगे, देने वाला भी तुझे याद तो आया होगा, तेरी आँखों के दरिया का उतरना भी जरूरी था, मोहब्बत भी जरूरी थी, बिछड़ना भी जरूरी था, जरूरी था कि हम दोनों तवाफ़ आरज़ू करते, मगर भटके तो याद आया भटकना भी। उड़ने लगा क्यों
जरूरी ताकि हम दोनों तवाफे
क्या बात
आरज़ू करते
मगर भटके तो याद आया भटकना भी जरूरी था.
You're doing a beautiful job. I really like your voice, and not me, millions of audience loved it. Farhan bhai, who told you that you can be a good singer? Who was the first person?
I think no one told me. But yeah, I mean it took a long time to recognize that, you know, and to understand, even like, you know, my family and my friends, that I can perform, or like, you know, I can be on stage and I can take this professionally. So like, you know, singing in school and singing in college and singing for friends is different, but taking music professionally was a very big challenge. And even I was not sure if I can do it or not. But yeah, there were friends, like, you know, who were helping. And I still remember there were like two, three young boys. We made a band. We recorded a song, and then that song went to a channel, and that channel said, like, you know, this is really a good song. And that's why, that's from them the confidence came, like, you know.
Which song is that?
So it's a very, very weird song.
Is it your own composition?
It's my own composition. You may find it on YouTube. I'll definitely send the link.
We'll play a little bit of this song.
So when I was 16, this song name is Talash Hai. This is the first ever song which I wrote, produced and sing.
Zara to gungunao.
Okay. And that was like in a rock band kind of a thing. We were very young, and our band name was Just In Case.
Just in case.
Just in case. Very
if Farhan come on stage, there is no chance for more people.
So the melody was like Talash hai, Talash hai,
मुझसा कोई दीवाना ना मुझसा कोई पागल है मुझसा कोई दीवाना ना मुझसा कोई पागल है ऐसा है कोई हमनशी जिसकी मुझको तलाश है
16 years of age, this beautiful song, किसकी तलाश में तुम तो उस ज़माने में
I think that was
कोई तो ज़िंदगी में होता है.
that was fashion. I think उस time पे ये fashion था to make songs like this. तलाश है, like lyrics are very basic, very childish. मुझसा कोई दीवाना, मुझसा कोई पागल है. Like there's no one crazy like me, and there's no one mad like me. And if there is someone, come to me and tell me. So it's very, very childish. But yeah, this song was actually like a very, very first song, and a video came out, and we got a lot of attention.
Is this the song that made you Farhan Shah?
No. So after this song, after a while, the band got broken. So all the boys went because we were very young and spread out, and we fought. You know how young kids if the fame comes to you in a very young age,
it's difficult to maintain.
It's difficult to maintain. So yeah, I think and that really happened with the band. So the band got dismantled, but I continued learning because before that I was not properly learning music. So let's say there was a gifted talent.
Tell me the time when you got the music seriously for your life.
Music?
Seriously.
This
time I want to learn, I want to be a professional singer.
The problem was it was very hard to convince the family, and especially the family, to pursue music, right? Because family always wanted you to settle in your career, have proper qualification.
What did you want you to be?
Family. I always wanted to be in music, but they wanted me to be do anything, be a chartered accountant or be like a doctor or be engineer, do anything good with your life, and then later on you can always do music. They never thought that that music is something, and they were right. I think back in the time, if we go 20 years back in time, this was not the case. Parents were not appreciative of if you're coming from the middle class or lower middle class families, this was not the case. But anyway, life took a real turn, and I kept on making music, and I kept on composing music, and
I'm still waiting for one answer. That what is the name of the song which made you Farhan Shah? In Pakistan and all over the world.
So cut to that talash, and then that talash went for let's say 10 years, and then I changed career. So I was not singing. I became music producer and music director. So I was composing for other people, and then I was writing jingles for other people, and this is a very good story. So and we had a studio, and singers used to come, singers used to sing for us, and we used to make products, jingles and songs for other bands and everything. And then there's this one film came to us, and we were music director, and we were composing music for that film. And that film name was Zindagi Kitni Haseen Hai.
Zindagi to bahut haseen hai.
Yeah. So that film came to us, and then there was this one song, Mankabat, which was in the praise of Maula Ali.
Yeah, so, Mankabat I know.
Dam Hamadam Ali Ali.
Yes.
So that's the poetry of Shams Tabriz. So that song when we composed, so we offered to the film producers and directors that we want this song to be sung either by Rahat Fateh Ali Khan or by Javed Bashir.
The composition was made in your studio.
Composition is our, music is ours. But we wanted this composition because we suggested singer's name. Music directors normally suggest the singer's name.
Because you knew who can sing it.
Yeah. So
better.
I was like, this would really suit if Rahat Bhai or Javed Bashir Saab, if they can sing this composition, this will do wonders. And they took their time and they said, okay, you can record the sample and then we will come back to you. So they really went with the melody, and after a week time, the director and the producer, they all came and they said, "Look, Farhan, we want you to sing this song." And I said, "No, like my job is."
This is the main story.
So I said, "My job is to produce music. I cannot sing." And because I also wanted that with my name, if my composition will be sung by a bigger singer, that will get more mileage, right? But they were really convinced that you will sing. So what I did, I asked them more money, that if you want me to sing, because I didn't wanted to sing that. So I said, if I will sing, I'll ask for more money. And they said, yes, we will pay more money if you sing. Now I was stuck. I had to sing. So and rest is history. So I did sing that song, and people really loved it. And that actually changed again in 2016 my identity as a singer, because before that I was not really doing music, like here and there, but that song really changed everything. And then that gave me the identity of Sufi.
We want to listen to the song that made you Farhan Shah.
UNESCO City of Music Award was received in South Australian Music Awards, but that was for the best international collaboration when I came to Australia. And there was this another song called Maula Ya Ali, in which
it's very similar to this song.
It is,
especially the name.
The name, of course, both the songs are in praise of Maula Ali, which is a Sufi master, and all Sufi follows Maula Ali. So, but that composition, Maula Ya Ali, why it's special? Because that was a collaboration between Australia and Pakistani musicians. So like we collaborated, and then we came up with a song and the video and the audio, and that was very fascinating because Adelaide being the UNESCO City of Music, so they really like this international collaboration. And the song has sitar, flute, drums, guitars, keyboard, plus the contemporary Sufi melody, the poetry. So they really liked it, and that's why I think I received UNESCO City of Music Award.
So beautiful. Farhan Bhai, you received the Global Music Award, and also you received the Governor's Multicultural Award, which was for the songs of Savan and Hasibi. I want you to tell me a little bit details about these two beautiful songs, which is one of the signature songs of...
So Global Music Award, we received Global Music Award, two Global Music Awards for Hasibi and Savan. Hasibi is again like, a global collaboration between Australia, Canada and Pakistan. So around like 20 musicians came together.
You were participating on behalf of Australia or Pakistan?
So I was the producer. So this was my idea. So my composition, my idea. And then I made this project. And then we produced this song, Hasibi, which is very interesting. And we featured one of the very prominent Qawwal of Pakistan, Abu Muhammad Farid Ayaz Qawwal group. So we featured them in this song. And then we had like a choir from Canada, and Noreen was leading the choir. She is amazing. And then we have a whole set of musicians in Pakistan. And it all happened during COVID. So during COVID, we came up with this idea, and then we collaborated worldwide, and then we shot in different countries. So like, it was shot in Australia, it was shot in Canada, it was shot in Pakistan, and the video came together. And when you will look at the video, you will not be able to differentiate that what's the Pakistan part and what's the Canadian part and what's the Australian part. So we came up with this video. And then Similarly, for Sawan, we collaborated with one of the very greatest Ustad of Pakistan, Ustad Islamuddin Mir Sahab. So we came, and then for both of these compositions, we received outstanding achievement in Eastern contemporary music and outstanding achievement in Sufi contemporary music. So these are the two Global Music Award, and which you mentioned, like Governor's Multicultural Award. Governor's Multicultural Award for the arts and culture category, for my, like, for all the achievements in last 6 years in Australia, being South Australian, and I was also working on curriculum, like a music curriculum for the schools who are not following music for any reasons. So I have been developing that, and we launched that curriculum in few schools of South Australia as a test run, and we received immense amount of appreciation for that. So that's why I think Governor's Award was received.
Thank you so much. You have achieved a lot of success, awards in music, and you really deserve it, Farhan Bhai. I can see that Qawwali music is very connected with your music. As an Afghan audience of Qawwali music back in Afghanistan, the first name which come in our mind is Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. I want to ask you one question, that who is Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan in your music and personal life?
I mean, for my music, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan is my music. So if I would say I'm inspired, that is wrong. I'm totally made up of Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. So whatever he has sung in his life, that's the teaching, I would say, I have, and then it will always reflect in my music, because I'm very, very, very inspired by the phenomena of Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, his teachings, his singing, his techniques. He was just, there are only few people in this world like these great legends. You would say in West, Michael Jackson. I would say in East, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. In modern times, in India, I would say A.R. Rahman. So, and people like Mehdi Hasan, Khan Saab, Madam Noor Jahan. If we come towards Afghanistan, Ahmed Zahir Saab. So all of these legends are they get born only one time, right?
You mentioned about Ahmed Zahir. Can I ask you if you can give me a few lines of one of Ahmed Zahir's song?
This one melody which have stuck in my mind because we did this show in South Australia called Rumi in Our Own Voice. So and this particular, because somebody else was singing this particular composition, and I was asked
under the lyrics of Rumi, Maulvi.
Yeah. And then then I was asked to collaborate with the singer, but I had to make an original composition with this one. Okay. And then it did stuck in my mind. So I think it don't go on my accent, but I'll try what I have heard. It goes like
Ekome bajrafta kujaye Ekome bajrafta kujaye Mashu kami jast biyaye Mashu kami jast biyaye Ekome bajrafta kujaye
Beautiful. Honestly, this is the lyrics from Maulana Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi, and the composition was sung by our legend singer Ahmed Zahir. Farhan Bhai, thank you so much for this. Very few more questions. We don't want to waste your time a lot. So we can see you have a very good connection with the Australian government, especially with multicultural. You sing in different and perform in different states. So we want you to. I want to ask you that when do you want to sing in Farsi for your Afghan fans?
Very soon. Very, very soon. This has been on my list, and I think I have been discussing with my friend, and we will, inshallah, very soon produce an Afghan song with, and it might be a possible collaboration with another Afghan singers. So that's my promise. Next time we will meet, inshallah, that song will be out.
Even if you choose a lyrics from Allama Iqbal Lahori, his Farsi book,
Yep.
it's still beautiful. We can understand it very easily. But one thing I want to say that most of the Afghan people, they can understand Urdu and Hindi songs.
Yep.
It's very close to our heart, and we grew up with Hindi and Urdu songs, and we would really love to see Farhan Shah performing in Farsi or Pashto for us.
For sure. I will prepare a whole set, including originals. I will prepare a whole set, and then we will definitely perform for, and then I have been wanting to perform for Afghan community. It's not Afghan community wants me. I want to do a performance for Afghan community, and quite very. I did perform recently as an Eid celebration in Adelaide for Afghan community. I did perform for an hour, and it was a government initiative as well, but it was for Eid. But definitely for people in Sydney, Melbourne, and all over the world, I will definitely prepare the full Afghan set, Persian set, contemporized with Urdu lyrics, and we'll make it very exciting, and I'm very excited for this, inshallah. For all your Sama TV audience, we will definitely come up with something very exclusive.
I can say honestly that we have recorded few of your live performances in Sydney, in Adelaide. I think Mashallah is traveling all over Australia with you.
Yes.
The last question, Farhan Bhai, when is your next performance live on a stage in any city of Australia?
So right now, so we just finished one performance yesterday. Today was music video in Sydney. In August, we are performing in Adelaide and Melbourne. In September, I'm coming again to Sydney to perform for a fundraiser. And then in October, my first ever trip to US. So
wow.
I'm performing, I will be performing in US on October 14 in Dallas. And then rest of the dates are still in planning. But there will be show in Atlanta, in Houston, and 2 other cities, which will be revealed very soon.
Farhan Bhai, thank you so much for coming tonight in our show, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
In your life, and I want you to finish this interview with one song. I know it's Meri Rashki Kamar or Tiri Rashki Kamar. It's one of them. I want you to finish it with this song, please.
Okay, I'll try my best.
मैंने अशकों की कतारों में तुम्हें देखा है मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा आ गया मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर जब नजर से मिलाई मजा आ गया मेरे रश्के कमर पहली नजर नजर से आगे आ जाओ मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर नजर से मिलाई मजा आ गया मेरे रश्के कमर तूने पहली नजर नजर से मिलाई घर से मिलानी मजा आ गया है बरकसी गिर गई काम भी कर गई बरकसी गिर गई काम भी कर गई आग ऐसी लगाई मजा आ गया बरकसी है बरकसी गिर गई काम भी कर गई आग ऐसी लगाई सा 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 गा गा रे रे सा नी नी सा 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 sa 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 ga ga re re sa ni ni sa 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 pa pa ma ma ga re ni sa 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 pa ni sa pa ni re ga 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 re sa
برنامه از طرف کوالتی رگزن فرنیچر تقدیم گردید.